guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Mabel here. Oh my goodness, guys, it has been so long since I've done a video, but you know what, I'm back and that's all that matters. I know you missed me, but I'm here now. Yes I am. Anyway, so I recently got accepted into Texas A&M, so I'm gonna be an Aggie, so it's really exciting. And they were actually holding a national student conference on the campus because things are opening back up. So yes, things are opening back up and I'm so excited. So that means that I was able to have my first student orientation on campus at Texas A&M. So that was really exciting, and I'm here to just tell you about my experience there. And I know like they're gonna have like a bunch more like conferences, so in case that you maybe who knows, might be going to Texas A&M and you're also gonna be attending one of this new student conference, this video is just a video to watch. I'm gonna give kind of like a breakdown of what we did and what to expect really. So if you want to hear more about my experience at the new student conference at Texas A&M, stay tuned. Alright guys, so I had my conference on the 25th through the 26th of May, so a few days ago. And so I actually live like an hour and 30 minutes away from home, which is kind of annoying because it's not as far as I would want it to be, if I'm being honest. But you know what, I'm not mad. At least, you know, at least I'm going. That's all that matters. But honestly, all jokes aside, I am really excited to be closer to my family because I have a really strong attachment to all my sisters. So I can't really, although I like the idea of it, I honestly don't think I'll be able to survive for long if I was like 8 hours away, like Texas Tech or something, from like my siblings. So you know what, A&M is close enough, but at the same time not far enough. Anyway, so the first day we actually checked in at the Kyle Field Stadium, and oh my goodness, I'm gonna be inserting clips while I'm talking about the buildings and the places I went to. But yeah, the Kyle Field Stadium was so huge. I personally don't go to football games. The only football game I went to was like once in like my senior year of high school, and I was blown away. It was extremely big. I've really never seen. And I think this Texas A&M is like the first school that I've ever toured, so it was big. Everything was big. Everything was big. You know what I'm saying? Everything was big. But yeah, so we checked in at the Kyle Field Stadium, and actually when we were parking and like walking towards the Kyle Field Stadium, I made a friend, and she was actually also another transfer that lived like around the Cypress area too, which is where I live. So that was really exciting, and we hung out for a little. And yeah, so we checked in through the Kyle Field Stadium. So after we got into the Kyle Field Stadium, we checked in and everything, and then we got like our badges and stuff. I don't have my badge here with me, but basically we got like our badges, and we were able to go to the Rudder something R-U-D-D-E-R Rudder Stadium, and that was also the Rudder Auditorium, my bad. But the Rudder Auditorium was also another really big auditorium. It sat a lot of people, and there we were able to kind of just like get like a little, what's it called? I haven't been in like on
these ideas, and you know, I got a lot of feedback from my friends and my colleagues.
I was really shocked by how few black people were there. I remember this one time, like when I was like in the auditorium, I like glanced around and I was like, oh wow, I am the only black person here. But aside from that, everyone was pretty nice. So after we were done with the Rudder Auditorium, we had to go into the orientation groups, and I was in group 5, I believe. I think I was like in a group of like maybe 10 people. So although the school was like really big, I think it was like a really good way of just like not really feeling that intimidated because I was in a way smaller group. So yeah, I do appreciate the orientation group. I did really enjoy the orientation group. I felt like they were able to answer my like personalized questions. I asked them questions about dorm because I will be living on campus, and like parking and all of that, interest and all that stuff. And again, within the orientation group, I was the only black person there, but honestly, I'm kind of used to it. I guess it just felt a little bit different because that was like my first time like in like a social setting since like COVID and everything. But yeah, I remember this. They were like asking us if we preferred football or basketball, and I don't watch football. I've been to one football game and I wasn't even paying attention, but I obviously picked the basketball side, and they were asking me why, and I don't know what to say because I'm like I'm joking, but it was an interesting experience. Everyone was nice there. The orientation group, I mean, I guess what to expect is like they kind of just like tell you they kind of just tell you what to expect in terms of like classes, how to find the right professors. They give you like just breakdown of like life at like living on campus and just like an overall view of life at Texas A&M for the most part. So yeah, the orientation group was definitely one for the books. So, and then around like 12 p.m. we had lunch in the Commons, I believe it's called. And the Commons was also like everywhere was big. Every single place in this school was like huge, but the Commons was also pretty big. But the food in the Commons that they served was amazing, and I really wasn't. I thought they were gonna give us like sandwiches because that's usually what they do for like school events, but no, we were having like gourmet meals they gave us. But I had like some chicken tenders, and it was good. It wasn't any cafeteria tender. It was some good chicken tenders. You know what I'm saying? They knew what to do. They knew what to do with that part. They knew that I was gonna be hungry, so they said you don't have to worry. We're here for you. But no, seriously, the food there was really good. They had like a bunch of different options. So if you're worried about like packing extra food, I probably maybe a snack or something, but honestly the food that they served at the Commons was pretty good. But yeah, we basically had like an hour and 30 minutes to eat and just like look around, I guess. So the food was pretty good. Nice experience there. Definitely made me excited about like just the meal plans at the school, because I am obviously, if you're living on campus, you have to pay for the meal plans. So it was just nice to know that like I'm not gonna be starving, because I don't know how I'm gonna do it because I'm so used to African food. So that transition, it's gonna be crazy. But I'm glad that they have, they have pretty good food there. So that was really nice. After you eat lunch, basically you kind of like get to go into like this different what's it called? I forget. You basically get to go into like this different like spaces, I guess you could call it. And I personally picked Connect with Career Center, Advocating for Your Success, and Aggie Network Howdy Social. And for the Connect with Career Center, they basically told you about like all the job opportunities on campus and like where you can like find job information. That was really nice to know because I will be working on campus. So yeah, there's like a literal website just for like the Career Center at Texas A&M. So that was really nice to get informed on. And then at 2:30, and then after the Connect with Your Career Center, I went to a different room, and that room was basically, we talked about advocating for your success, and it basically talked about like the transition when you are a transfer, and like just because when you're a transfer, obviously you're not like, obviously you're not a freshman. You're kind of just transitioning. you know, you kind of already know how stuff works in college, and you're just transitioning into a new environment, and you obviously have to get involved as soon as you can. So advocating for your success was basically that transfer talk that I was really looking forward to, and they definitely put me at ease, because I'm kind of nervous, because I'm like, you know, the Lone Star professors were really nice. I was able to communicate with them whenever I needed. Like, I had really good relationships with my Lone Star professors. So just knowing that nothing much is gonna change aside from me like living by myself is kind of good to get reassured, because honestly I was pretty nervous. So yeah guys, after advocating for my success, after the transfer talk and everything, it was like 3 something p.m. and we were tired, and it started raining. I had like one more event to go to, and that was called the Aggie Network Howdy Social, but honestly I was tired, and my parents were tired too, so we decided to just go home. Honestly, but my overall experience was really nice. I'm really preppy, and for my day 2, it was focused more on picking my classes and registering for the classes that I will be taking my junior year. And they didn't really, I don't know if they didn't plan it well or something, but usually like the first day, like they sent you a whole email of like all of the activities that you picked and like the sign up. But I guess because they're expecting you to kind of be used to the campus by now, I guess they didn't, I don't know what happened, but basically I didn't really get an email saying anything about my day 2 event. But day 2 is basically where you sign up for classes. So we did the whole process of checking in and everything, and we're actually pretty late. Do not be late to day 2, please. Do not be late to day 2. We were actually pretty late to day 2, and yeah, don't do it. Don't do what I did. Go on time. Tell your parents we gotta go on time. If you're going by yourself, make sure you set your alarm. But I picked out my classes. I can make a separate video if y'all want, talking about like the classes I picked and why, and if you want more. Like day 2 is basically focus on taking pictures. You didn't really have to like stay for any events, didn't really have like an event planned specifically. If you do have your card though, if you do bring your card to day 2, you also get the opportunity to eat as well. So please, make sure you eat, because the food is really good. But yeah, that was my overall experience at Texas A&M, the NSC event. At Texas A&M, I am really excited to just start living on my own. I have been waiting for this moment for a very long time, since high school, I think. So this is gonna be really exciting, and y'all should definitely expect a bunch of like videos, just talking about like the whole process of moving in, buying stuff, and even like a dorm hall. All that stuff is coming really soon. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful. And if you are gonna be going to Texas A&M for the NSC conference, definitely share your experience down below when you do attend. And if you are also class of 2023 or just going to A&M, definitely hit me up, follow me, let's become friends, but I will talk to y'all later. Bye.